Hey everybody, it's Megan here with GoingGear.com. We're at the 2013 SHOT Show, and we were lucky enough to score an interview with Ethan Becker here, and he's going to show us some new knives coming out this year.
Thank you very much, Megan. What we have new for this year is a reintroduction of the BK10, which I originally designed as a replacement for the old pilot survival knife. And it's a little bit thinner than a BK2 Companion, and it's got a blunt piercing tip to go through plexiglass and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And pretty slicey, and it's a reasonably good bushcrafter, as well as being an all-around survival tool. Small enough, the blade small enough you can still get some control over the point to do skinning tasks, and it does a pretty reasonable job for the small bushcrafting stuff. And we also have the collaboration knife I did with Jeff Randall and Mike Perrin at Essie, which is in D2 steel, and of course that's a little bit more expensive than the standard stuff.
Right.
But D2 is a wonderful steel. It's probably my favorite amongst the stainless or almost stainless steels. So that's brand new for this year.
And does that knife come with the sheath that you just put it back in?
Yes, I did. Yes, it does. And this sheath is really a very versatile sheath. I wear it around the neck and down in here, so you just pull it out, do what you need to do, hands find hands, and it goes right back in there. Weighs under 3 ounces. You hardly notice it's there. So a lot of the guys will take paracord and do an axe pattern, so you can put it on your either scout carry, belt carry. We also sell a clip.
Okay.
So I cannot shut up about this knife.
You know that one's my favorite.
Yes, well, you're a person of good taste. So this guy was actually introduced last year, but I need to mention it, because this is the knife I've been after since I was 14 years old.
We're glad you finally made it.
Yes, me too. So I had a Puma hunter's friend at 14, and I carried that knife, lost one. Somebody, when I was rehafting it, put a second one in a bucket of fertilizer, and I didn't find it for about 6 months. So I went through 3 of them.
Wow.
And I always had one in a pack. I always had one with me long after I was making my own knives. So I finally said, why aren't you making the knife you carry? So I took everything I liked about that knife, and it's here. And everything I didn't like about that knife is not here.
Right. And remind us of what the name of that knife is.
This is the BK16 short drop point, and it's just the right size. Last year people asked me how long it was, and I said, well, it's long enough, because I didn't know. And a lot of people say that a knife should be about as wide as your palm, and I didn't think about that when I was doing the knife, but it turns out to be just about as wide as my palm.
Right.
So I guess instinct worked out where ration didn't.
Right.
So anyway, that's oh, we also are offering for the tweeners now micarta handles. They forgot to send them, or they're still lost in a box around here somewhere. Okay. But there are micarta handles available for the tweeners. And let's see, what else? I think that's it for the Becker line.
So can you tell us what, do you have any kind of inspiration when you start to design your knives? Do you just make them to look cool? Do you think about functionality of them?
Well, I'm mostly a function guy. The knives that have been successful for me have been knives that I've wanted myself. And whether I've been designing mountain climbing equipment or packs or anything else, I very rarely start out with a aha. It's mostly been, okay, I like this about this product, I like this about that product. somewhere there's a really good product in there. The BK2 started out when I bought an MOD4 knife from, which is a British soldier's knife. It's a horrible knife. And I was so excited to get this knife. I really was. I was like, as I'd seen them in books and stuff, and they finally were importing them. And it's a horrible knife. It's terrible steel. Edge geometry is worse than wretched. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I looked at it and I said, there's a really good knife in here somewhere. So the same thing that I did with the Puma. I took everything I liked about it and I put that in it, and I modified the blade shape a little bit, and certainly changed the handle material, and certainly changed the steel and the edge geometry.
Are we going to see some more new stuff coming out from you in the near future?
Oh yeah.
Great.
So,
well, we want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with us.
It is a pleasure.
Great. We'll see you around.
All right. Great.